So I've been an investor in technology for 35 years. The first 50 years of Silicon Valley, the industry made products, hardware, software, sold them to customers. Nice, simple business. For the last 10 years, the biggest companies in Silicon Valley have been in the business of selling their users.
Every single action you take is carefully monitored and recorded. Exactly what image you stop and look at, for how long you look at it. Oh yeah, seriously, for how long you look at it.
They know when people are lonely, they know when people are depressed, they know when people are looking at photos of your ex-romantic partners, they know what you're doing late at night, they know the entire thing. Whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, or what kind of neuroses you have, what your personality type is like.
They have more information about us than has ever been imagined in human history. It is unprecedented.
What do they do with that data? They build models that predict our actions, and whoever has the best model wins.
His scrolling speed is slowing, nearing the end of his average session length, decreasing ad load, while back on friends and family.
On the other side of the screen, it's almost as if they have this avatar voodoo doll, like model of us. All of the things we've ever done, all the clicks we've ever made, all the videos we've watched, all the likes, that all gets brought back into building a more and more accurate model. The model, once you have it, you can predict the kinds of things that person does.
Right, let me just test.
Where you're gonna go. I can predict what kind of videos will keep you watching. I can predict what kinds of emotions tend to trigger you.
Yes, perfect. The most epic fails of the year. Perfect, that worked. Following with another video? Beautiful. Let's squeeze in a sneaker right before it starts.
At a lot of these technology companies, there's three main goals. There's the engagement goal, to drive up your usage to keep you scrolling. There's the growth goal, to keep you coming back and inviting as many friends and getting them to invite more friends. And then there's the advertising goal, to make sure that as all that's happening, we're making as much money as possible from advertising. Each of these goals are powered by algorithms whose job is to figure out what to show you to keep those numbers going up.
Rewind a few years ago, I was the president of Pinterest. I was coming home and I couldn't get off my phone once I got home, despite having two young kids who needed my love and attention. I was in the pantry, typing away on an email or sometimes looking at Pinterest. I thought, God, this is classic irony. I am going to work during the day and building something that then I am falling prey to, and I couldn't, in some of those moments I couldn't help myself.
The one that I'm most prone to is Twitter. Used to be Reddit. I actually had to write myself software to break my addiction to reading Reddit.
I'm probably most addicted to my email. I feel it.
Well, it's interesting that knowing what was going on behind the curtain, I still wasn't able to control my usage. So that's a little scary.
Even knowing how these tricks work, I'm still susceptible to them. I'll still pick up the phone and 20 minutes will disappear.
Do you check your smartphone before you pee in the morning or while you're peeing in the morning? Because those are the only two choices. So imagine you're on Facebook and you're effectively playing against this artificial intelligence that knows everything about you, can anticipate your next move, and you know literally nothing about it except that there are cat videos and birthdays on it. That's not a fair fight. One of the problems with Facebook is that as a tool of persuasion, it may be the greatest thing ever created. Now imagine what that means in the hands of a dictator or an authoritarian. If you want to control the population of your country, there has never been a tool as effective as Facebook.
have to tell Billy what's happening. If this thing ends in some kind of a shootout, he should at least be aware of the situation.
Got a hit.
He could start making other demands.
One moment, Dawn. What is it?
Okay, the cell he's calling from, I ran it through everything and got a match. It's registered as a 2-step verification number on this account.
Pull out whatever we can get on this guy. He's still on hold, right?
Got him listening to a playlist.
Just fucking get Billy Bauer on the phone right now. I'm not fucking around here. I will blow his fucking head off. You understand?
I'm sorry, of course. I apologize. I'm gonna put you back on hold. I promise you we are working on it.
Don't be long.
Well, he's not stable.
Oh, in what way, Don? Jesus Christ. I don't think that music helped him any.
But I switched the line. So now while he's hearing that, we can listen in to see what's happening at his end.
Fucking messing me around.
What is he saying?
Hi, Chief Superintendent. This is Ernesto Cruz from the FBI.
Right, sorry, what's this regarding?
We're liaising with Smithereen Silicon Valley.
They're also on this call.
They're on the line as well?
Yes, hi, this is Penelope Wu from Smithereen. With me is Don from Legal and Chanel from Analytics.
David Jokes, negotiator.
Listen, Ms. Wu, we've identified the suspect.
Christopher Michael Gilhaney, former school teacher, 33 years old. He has a Smithereen profile.
Right.
Okay, so first off, Christopher's on hold, but we are able to listen into his end of the line, so we'll share a live feed of that with you guys.
Yeah, that's useful.
In addition, we figured we could share the data we have on him to assist negotiations at your end, but first, perhaps you could share with us your perception of what he's doing.
Probably extortion, whether it's targeted at your company.
Oh, it's targeted.
Sorry?
We're looking into who Christopher is. Group-wise, we slot him into high intellect, low income.
Often angry people.
Right, well, we checked to see if he ever expressed hostile sentiments towards Smithereen as an entity, but nothing shows up on his social. In fact, there's been nothing there at all for some time. Whole account is dormant.
I don't see how this is relevant.
But then we checked in with the Hitcher guys.
Right.
So the cab that picked him up was registered to an Omar Masimbalu. A name like that, I think, does not exactly match Mr. Gilhaney.
No.
Turns out it was a compromised account. People trade them on the dark web. Seems likely Chris got a hold of it that way. You appreciate what I'm saying?
He's been covering his tracks.
So we asked Hitcher to share his account activity, and it seems for weeks he'd been only accepting jobs specifically outside the Smithereen London address. Just parked up each day waiting until he got a job from someone inside the building. This is a whole plan he's had going on here. I mean, this is sophisticated criminal behavior. I find it hard to believe he's never raised red flags before.
His record's totally clean. I mean, he was the victim.
The auto accident in 2015. He lost his fiancée in that crash. Were you aware of that?
No. But you are.
But there were historical posts from inside his network. Condolences, memorials, and that's when Chris disengages, in fact. Not interacting with friends, even those expressing grief.
You've done your homework.
He just logged in, like right now.
What's he doing?
Looks like he's looking at posts from bystanders at the scene.
Really, the only good thing about my position is every once in a while I get to invoke God mode.
It's your thing. You built it. I heard that you make these things that way. Addictive. So that you can't take your eyes off them. You run Smithereen?
Since 2008.
I used to use Smithereen all the time.
Okay.
I mean, constantly. Like my phone was glued to my hand. That was the whole cliche, you know. First thing I saw in the morning, the last thing I saw at night. Tamsin was...
Chris? I'm here.
Tamsin was the same. She was my fiancée. And 2 years ago, I was driving home with her. We'd been visiting my mum. My mum was sick and we'd been visiting my mum, and I was driving Tamsin back to our flat. She was asleep. She was tired and I'm just driving her home. And it was boring. I got bored. Got bored every 10 seconds before anything. And I'm on this A road. It was very quiet. Straight. On my phone lights up. And I checked. Just glance at it, you know. Little notification thing saying someone liked the comment that I made. There's some photo in there. I just glanced at it, you know. That's the only time we talk. It took her 2 months to die. I was on her bed tonight. It was no use. The man in the other car died too. He was drunk. He got the blame. They said it was him. Everyone felt sorry for me, Mr. Tragic. Even our parents. At our funeral, you know, her mum was comforting me. Her fucking mum. What could I say to her? Nobody wants to hear them. Their daughters. I killed her over dog photo.